Hello everyone, here's another installment on my channel, Gran Turismo. This is daily race, I think it was daily race B in Magora, Italy. We're in group 3 cars, and I chose the Alfa Romeo 4C because I actually found doing the circuit challenge with this car was pretty good. And it's like with the bops, this car actually increases with the horsepower, and it gives it a little bit more, a little less weight, so it's very competitive against the meta cars. I normally use the Audi R8, but I just decided, to qualify. I got my best qualifying times with this car. This is my final race from United States servers. I created a new account, and I've just about had it with just the driving, the way the other drivers are out on these servers, because I've watched other YouTubers, and it seems like in Europe they have bad driving, but it seems like they're a little bit more courteous. But here on these servers, it seems like it's just, there's no courtesy, and I don't know how these people get in S-level groups in S-level races the way that they drive, because they don't make mistakes. Not only do they make mistakes, they intentionally wreck you, and it's just total carnage. Like, you see this right here. I started out and I think I was in 9th place, but I just get banged around, all kind of ways. And this week, I lost my safety level because in this race, because there's a person in this race, I think his name is Karma. He I don't know how he made it to B level, driving the way that he did. And looking at the way he drives, looking at this replay, it appears that he uses a controller as opposed to a wheel like I do and many others do. But he just totally just wrecked my safety rating, and he caused me to do really bad in this race. But it's been like this all week here. It's like every race that I seem like I've done, it's like I know this course really well, because this is typically a place where I test my cars. Whenever I get a new car, I bring it to this course, so I know this course really well. But I've been unable to do as well as I want to, because it's just poor driving here. So I'm in 10th place in the first lap. I got banged around, so I'm back in 10th place again, and I managed to gain some positions. But I think this person in front of me, Karma from Canada, he just totally just makes mistakes, or just rams, and just all kind of carnage. I ended up placing, I think, 6th place at the end of this race, because I think somebody in front of me got a penalty. But I ran a pretty clean race. But it's just drivers are really bad here. There's another accident. That guy actually rear-ended me just right before he wrecked. Like I was saying, this car was really good, believe it or not. And it's like, I prefer my Audi R8, but I just wanted to see how I would do in this car, because it's a really odd car, because this is the only Alfa Romeo that's in this race. And I'm sure that a lot of other drivers are shocked, but I've managed I've been able to drive with this car really good. It's got a very short wheelbase, and it does not get oversteer, and the body doesn't become unsettled in the chicanes. Let's get the carnage in front. Somebody just had a collision. Look at this. People just wrecking all over the place. Here he is. Watch this. I try to go to the outside. He goes to the outside. I'm slowing down. He's brake checking. He ran into me. Downshifted. Try to make up for it. I get a 2-second penalty. So what's happening right now, he's slowing me down. Now other people are catching up with me, because he's preventing me from making a pass. Seems like everywhere I go, he cuts my lane off. I try to go to the outside, he goes to the outside. I go to the inside, he goes to the inside. I hit him again. I get another penalty. See, now everybody's caught up with me. See, I hit him again. I get another penalty. Let me see. Yep, 4-second penalty. This race, I actually lost my S level safety rating, which it's really important to me because I like to race in lobbies where there's other S drivers, but evidently, I don't know, they had a few A level, and honestly, A level isn't good at this level because it means that, the only reason you made it to that level is because you haven't been in races where there's close contact. There's absolutely no sportsmanship in these lobbies. So I'm in 11th place again. Actually, I had to do daily race A in Sardinia with the Ford Focus, competing in that event just to improve my safety level rating to gain it back. I did many other races and I actually placed top 5, top 3 in those races, but I wanted to show this race just to show how bad the driving is on these servers. I think a lot of the guys use controllers and they're very shaky with the controller and they can't control their cars. So objective right now is just trying to make up as much. I challenge myself to make. There's another accident right there. Somebody hit the barrier. Yeah, it's like I created another account, in Europe, and I've actually competed in a few events over there. So I'm having to start over from driver level E, and right now I don't have that much money to buy my cars and pimp them out. So I've been just using, rented cars for the events. But I've already won a couple of those events, and for the most part, so far these are E-level drivers, so they're not really that good. So I can't really tell just yet. But I'm just interested to see once I get back up to level B, if the sportsmanship is a little bit better in those lobbies. Because I've seen other YouTubers, like I said, in Europe, and it seems like they're shocked when they create accounts in the United States, how bad and how poor the drivers are as far as sportsmanship. It's just like they'll do anything they can to win. So I'm in 8th place right now. The only reason I think I've done as well as I have in this race is because it seems like there's a lot of noobs that can't drive and they just make a lot of mistakes. I'm not really running my best laps in this race. I'm just trying to be consistent and stuff, so my times are a little bit down from whatever I normally run. Actually, I made it under almost down in the lower 158 on this course. So none of my laps are nowhere near that, but I'm just trying to survive right now. So we're in the final lap. I'm in 8th place. This car is actually really good, for this course. I mean, I prefer the Audi R8, but this thing is just really, for this course, it is really good. It doesn't get unsettled, and you get no oversteer in this car, and I think it's due to the short wheelbase. And in real life, this car is quote unquote really slow because I think it doesn't make any more than 250 horsepower. But in this Gran Turismo, they did a balance of performance. They boosted it up to almost 500 horsepower to make it competitive with the other cars as a Group 3 car. whenever I get a car like this, whenever I get a car in a race that I take a fancy to, I always do a little research on the car in real life to see how close it is to real life and as it is in this game. So this car is significantly overpowered for this game. So I'm back up in 7th place. Had it not been for Crash Dummy, that's in 9th place right now, I probably would be in top 5 or maybe even top 3. I mean, he really just held me up. I lost a lot of time screwing around with that guy. I remembered after the race in the chat that there were other drivers saying that they're going to report this guy on Reddit because he just drove so poorly. But it's every race that is like this, though, you know. I competed in a couple other races where when you're beside someone, they'll literally try to side ram you to push you off the course. It's ridiculous. Seventh place. So somehow after this race, I don't know what happens to the person in front of me, but I move up to 6th place. And maybe the guy got a really bad penalty. And a lot of times when you get a penalty on the last lap, they tack it onto your time and you can lose your position. Yep, I'm in 6th place now. So there it is, folks. My last race on United States servers. Thanks for watching.